Hello, welcome you once again, child of God. So, like I was saying, your feminine side controls a lot of important things that you need as a human being. Your creativity, your intuition. Everybody wants to be connected to their intuition. People want to be able to download things, be able to download all that. It's your feminine side. Because I'm saying feminine side does not tie to a man, feminine, masculine. It's not a man or a woman. It's two energies that every human being has, and depending on the kind of environment you grew up in, some people have it very balanced. But some people, because of where they grew up, it's not so balanced. One of the quickest, the best ways to center your energies is by connecting to the Holy Spirit. I'm telling you, because He knows. The Holy Spirit knows. Without you being balanced emotionally, you're always going to go overboard. The Holy Spirit knows that without you being balanced in your masculine and feminine energy, it's another problem. Very important. Now, all this I'm saying, about the man and the position God has placed the man and what he's supposed to do and all that, does not mean that's all. The women equally have a role to play. If you're a woman, know how to speak to that man. The men have to speak life into their women. The women also have to know how to speak to that man. So I keep saying that when it comes to two people getting into a relationship, it's very important that both of these people who are about to get into a relationship deal with their past issues, with relationships, past traumas, so that they can start that relationship off on a clean sheet. This is how God does it. When God is bringing two people together, He takes them through series or a process where they heal their past issues, past trauma, some kind of way of thinking, some bad mindset. He takes two people that He wants to put into a relationship, or two people He wants to bring together. God takes them through a process, a refining process. Because what? The outcome and the result is more important. Otherwise, you're not going to accomplish anything. It's very important. So equally, as a man is in the place of leadership and is the initiator of things, the seed sower, he has to start a lot of things and all these things. You, the woman, too, has a very important role to play. Know how to speak to that man. Be very, very careful. Know how to speak to that man. You find a lot of one of the things you find is a lot of people who are careless with their words. That is a big problem. Because if you ask me, every level-headed person, you're a level-headed person, you cannot be careless with your words. Because those words you are speaking, you are going to be responsible for it. You are responsible for your words. Love is beautiful, but love is very fragile. Just one word can crash that thing. And if you've looked around, you realize that certain marriages ended even on the day of the wedding, because the man said a certain word, the woman used a certain word for the man. 10 years down the line, when you dig deep, you dig deep down into where the genesis of the issues and the problems of that marriage started, it was a certain careless word the man spoke on the day of the wedding. It was a certain careless word the woman said the time they were planning the wedding. Love is beautiful, but it's very fragile. Just one word. All you need is just one word to bring it down. To become very responsible and intentional with your words. Very important. So what I'm switching and saying certain things on the side of a woman that they do. You see, Jesus tells men to love the woman just the way Jesus loved the church and gave himself up for it. And this thing, there's an issue with it. Because there are some women out there, when a man starts opening up, being kind, being courteous with her, she feels he's a fool. She feels it is time to take things from him. Some women feel it's time, to manipulate him. A lot of women don't understand. One of the things men hate the most is you trying to manipulate him. You have crossed the line. So, as I'm speaking about what men are supposed to do, what they are not doing, what they are not focusing on, women equally, you have a responsibility. Manipulation. Men hate manipulation with a passion. One of the quickest way to drive your man out of the home is to try to manipulate him as if he does not have brains in his head. Very important. You got tight the other day. He decided to do certain things that he does not do normally, just to free you up, and then so that you can have some free space and so that you can relax a little. Ever since that time, you try to manipulate him to always do that thing, even when it's against his will. You are finished. There are other areas, there are other things, there are other areas he can help in. But because of how you behaved, you were tight, he read the situation, he stepped in, helped you with this, helped you with that to free you up. Now you are manipulating him to do it all the time for you. There are other areas where he can do other things to help you. He will never do it. He will not even let you know that he can do A, B, and C because of how you are behaving with the first one that he just showed you in your time of difficulty. So that equally the woman too. You have a big responsibility. You see, never try to force anybody to do something that naturally is not coming from him. That is manipulation. And if you're a student of your word, you know manipulation is equal to witchcraft. Dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. If you don't want the enemy to enter into your home, stop using manipulation in your home. Very dangerous. You were in a difficult situation, you decided to step out, you decided to go out of his way to do certain things and do all that, to do this, so that you can free you up, so that you can relax a little bit. Ever since that day, every time you are using, today is that excuse, tomorrow is that excuse, another day is this excuse, the third day is that excuse, to always get him doing what he did not intend to do. You are forcing him to do things he did not intend to do. Manipulation, big problem. It's a problem. So there are women out there, not that men don't want to love them the way the Bible tells men to love women, but there are some out there that abuse. When they say that a man is opening up, is being courteous, is being caring and all that, they think you are a fool. They think you are mugu. They want to manipulate you. They want to use you. Some jump on your neck. We jump on the man's neck. Big problem. So I think this will be the last episode of this series. So men, speak life into your women because the children benefit from it. Women, learn to speak to your men. Because your words as a woman can drive him away, especially if he does not see, if he feels as if you don't see his value, You drive him into the home, into the hands of another woman.